Have questions about your pets? Looking for your next forever friend? We've got you covered. This is Pet Connection with Energy 95.3. Now, here's Erik Fox.
Last week, we had a lot of people say, where are the puppies? Well, scheduling things happen, but we are back once again with another Pet Connection. My name is Erik Fox from Energy 95.3, joined on the other side of the split screen by Nick from Kern County Animal Services. And, of course, we always have a special guest each time. And Knight is not ready for him to be like, yeah, why are you talking? Talk about me. So let's talk about Knight. What can you tell us about Knight?
Yeah, good morning, Erik. I got a mountain of energy at the end of this leash. Who I have here is my boy Knight. He's just a great dog. If you could believe it, he's been with us for almost 9 weeks now, over 2 months. He's a pup. He's only 10 months old. Knight is an awesome dog, man. He's super playful. He's very energetic. He gets along really well with other dogs to such an extent that we use him in our play groups because he's such a good tester dog. He gets along super well with other dogs. He sees somebody in the hallway. And he's just a pup, he's 10 months old, so he's got a lot of energy. He's very rambunctious. He's one of those dogs that if you adopt Knight, he's been with us for so long that his adoption fee is waived. He's a free adoption. He's an at-risk dog, but we want the community to know that, or his adopter to know that he's a puppy. He's a shelter pup. He's energetic, and he needs some resources. He needs training. He needs time. Somebody has to take him out and go for walks and have a yard so that he can play. Because when dogs are allowed to express normal behavior, it expels some of that excess energy that they have, and that reduces the odds that they're going to be destructive in your home. We see sometimes adoptions that don't work out are for those reasons, because they're destructive in the home. They chew, or they eat things, or they soil, or they vocalize, they bark, or they may not get along with the dogs. Those are all symptoms of a dog that is having troubles expressing their normal behavior.
Right.
So we want to make sure folks know that, especially with Knight, but with any dog, especially a puppy from the shelter, it's a commitment. Knight needs somebody to save his life. He's a sweet boy. He deserves it. He's such a loving dog, and he's going to be such an awesome addition to someone's family. But he's also going to be a commitment, because he's a puppy,
right?
And he's going to have a lot of energy. And
well, you're saying he's 10 months old, but he's been there for over 2 months, so 20% of his life has been in the shelter. He has not had the chance to really live a full dog life. We get a lot of puppies and things when we're getting new animals, but you know what? They need that time around humans. They need that time around a home. They need stability, and Knight definitely needs it, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. He's only 10 months old, so a quarter of his life has been spent in the shelter, and we don't know what his life was like before he came to us. But we know that he's been great since he's been with us, and we know that he's going to be great in someone's home. But we also know that someone's home, somebody's throwing treats to him to get him to behave. But we just know that he's gonna complete someone's life. I guarantee you, the family that adopts Knight is gonna think to themselves, how is our life complete without this dog? And he's gonna be awesome for somebody.
As things are warming up out there, we're starting to get out of the house ourselves, as we've been buttoned down and parked up, and now we're kind of enjoying some exercise ourselves. Knight looks like the perfect companion as you start hitting the trails or just start walking around the neighborhood again.
Yeah, and like I said, we have some of our staff organizes play groups as often as they can. You might ask what a play group is. It's just what it sounds like. It's a group of dogs that we want to try to get an idea of how they behave and how they socialize with other dogs. And so when we do that, you can imagine if we have 3, 4, 6, 8 different dogs all in the play yard at the same time, we try to get a sense of each individual dog's interaction. And sometimes a dog that is sort of a chameleon, where they can match anybody else's behavior, is invaluable to us. And that's Night. Night can be a sweetheart. He could be high energy. He could calm down other dogs sometimes. Such a good boy, and he's such a rock star, and he's a staff favorite, and we're all pulling for him. He needs a home.
And you were saying he is a fee waived adoption, so like literally there's no money involved. There's just make sure that Night's ready for you and you're ready for Night.
Yeah, any dog in the shelter that's been with us for over 30 days is a fee waived adoption, and certainly Night meets that criteria. But I mean, he may not have an adoption fee, but he's going to pay his way in completing your life, man. I mean, I've seen it time and time again. A dog like Night just makes somebody's family complete. We know he's going to do that for somebody.
So if someone would like to meet Night, and of course, bring Night home, what's the process?
So he's already neutered. I mean, he can leave today. We open at 2 p.m. today. You can just come down to the Kern County Animal Shelter at 3951 Fruitvale Avenue. Everybody knows Night. You can just ask our staff, hey, I want to take a look at Night, and they'll show you over to kennel number AD 25, and you'll meet him, and he can go home right then and there if he seems like he's a match. He's already neutered, he's vaccinated, he's ready to go. So that's it. It's super easy.
Night is our guest today on Pet Connection. It is A117-6975. Night's been there for way too long. 10-month-old male, so a lot of puppy energy, but we all could use a little more exercise in our lives, and Night can definitely be your perfect exercise companion. And definitely you guys open at 2, so by 2:30 Night needs to have a home, right?
Absolutely. We want to see him laying on someone's floor in front of the fireplace. Well, maybe not the fireplace, but in front of the air conditioner.
Yeah, I think we've turned off the fireplaces for a while. But A117-6975 is Night's number. Night is our guest today on Pet Connection. Nick is the human version behind Night. But you can't take Nick home, but you can take Night home today. We got the information scrolling at the bottom of the screen, 868-7120. And, of course, KernCountyAnimalServices.org. You guys are always doing some great things for our community. We always appreciate it. And Night, you're going to be a good boy. You're going to go home. That's what we're working on for it today.
He hears your voice, too. He's trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Well, we will catch you next week. I think we're going to get back on track. So probably next week we'll be here with another edition of Pet Connection, where we once again give you a chance to meet your new forever friend. And your new forever friend could be Night. Once again, the information, A117-6975. Or just come down to the shelter on Fruitvale and just say, hey, I want to meet Night. And Nick and the team over there are going to know exactly what to do, right?
Absolutely. And Night will know what to do.
There we go. Night's going to come home with you and give you a lot of love and become your new forever friend. Nick and the entire team over there, we always appreciate everything you do for the community.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Eric.
We'll see you next time with another edition of your Energy 95.3 Pet Connection with Kern County Animal Services and Energy 95.3. We'll see you then.